Welcome back to Digital Marketing by Gina. So today I wanted to answer a question that I got via social media on what is my least favorite thing about working in digital marketing. So a lot of the time people talk about all the different aspects, all the things you do, but no one really digs into what are some of the things that are actually very difficult and challenging about working in digital marketing. So that is kind of what I wanted to dig into today for any of you that are aspiring digital marketers, or this is just a good tip for any entrepreneurs doing their own digital marketing about what is a really common thread that I've heard from other digital marketers that I know. The most challenging thing about working in digital marketing is that you can never get everything done as perfectly as you want. And what I mean by that is anyone that's a perfectionist, which I would include myself in that category, you have to be able to kind of throw that aside, because digital marketing, there is no perfect formula, there is no perfect method to get you guaranteed success. So what I mean by that is if you come up with a very distinct, cohesive digital marketing strategy and you go to implement it, and a lot of this is based into research of current trends, analytics on your site, you've done your research, you're ready to implement your plan, nothing, unfortunately, is ever going to go exactly like you may think. And that's something that I've just had to learn and be able to persevere and roll with what kind of my experiments bring in terms of results. So when I do an advertising campaign, maybe I do a Facebook campaign, and I might think that I know the best ad that will work for my audience. I do some A/B testing, I test different images, different captions, different target audiences, and I might think that something will work the best because that's what all my research told me. You will never know everything because it's always very customized for every business. So even if you've worked with thousands and thousands of clients, just like me working with tons of clients, and you get all this experience, a lot of it is transferable, but you need to be in the trenches. You need to learn, you need to experiment, you need to try things because there is no one formula that works for every business. I really try my hardest to stay on top of trends in digital marketing, the best tips, the best standards for advertising, Google's algorithm changes for SEO, social media best practices. But when I actually go into the trenches and see what works for my target audience for my business, there is so much learning that I get through that experience. That's why a lot of people talk about digital marketing is very practical. You can go and take a degree, you can take a master's, whatever it may be. You can read all the theory you want about digital marketing, but there is nothing like getting your hands dirty, working with clients, seeing those results for yourself. I think it's something that as a perfectionist out there, you just have to learn that this is how the industry is. You're always going to have to evolve and learn and grow. If you test a Google ad campaign and it works really well, even if you try and implement the exact same campaign with the exact same targeting and the exact same ads in 3 months' time, it's not going to have the same results. Things just move so quickly in digital marketing that you always have to be prepared to grow and learn. So I think in that aspect, I would say always be humble, always be ready to learn and absorb as much as you can from other people around you that are entrepreneurs, digital marketers, people that you can learn from their experiences. But I think always be ready to grow and learn. You're never going to get to the peak where you know absolutely everything because the industry changes so quickly. So that is the most challenging thing, and probably the thing that is my least favorite is I've had to learn to go and actually get in the trenches, test, experiment, and whatever those results are, I learn and I grow every single time. But it's something that took me a while, especially because coming from a journalism background where there's kind of a preferred method of doing things. There's one linear, formulaic route. This is very different. Digital marketing is not like that. You have to get in there and just learn for yourself what works exactly for your business, what works for you as a digital marketer. It's a lot of very just custom things that you won't know unless you get in there and practice as much as you can. So my tip for all of you is never be scared to test and experiment, because that is where you're gonna grow and learn as much as you can about the industry and find the most success for your business or your clients. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer about digital marketing, whether it's just my experiences, how I got here, or if you want some really great tips that I have in my back pocket, feel free to submit a question through the comment down below, or you can reach out to me on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'd love to build this community. 2019 is going to be a great year for digital marketing. So many exciting things happening. So keep all the questions coming. Thank you. See you next time.